Hello everyone, I am Srishti from BSC-IT. I am presenting here in my PPT on basic electronics. First of all, thank you ma'am for giving me this opportunity. Now we will proceed. Band gap theory. There are three states of energy level in any atom. The first one is nuclear part, which is highly stable. The second one is valence band, which contains all the electrons in the last cell of the atom. This level energy is partially stable because the atom can gain energy to move away from its or form any band with the electrons of under atom. If the electron move away from the valence band, it may reach the conduction band that is third of energy. The electrons in the conduction band helps the flow of electricity. Forbidden gap. The gap between valence band and the conduction band is known as forbidden gap. It is called forbidden because of two reasons. First one is that any electrons which does not have enough energy cannot pass through the forbidden gap. The second reason is no electron is allowed to stay in the forbidden gap. Either it has enough energy to reach the conduction band or stay in the valence band. Classification of material on the basic of first of all, one is insulator, second is conductor, and third is semiconductor. Insulator. What is insulator? An insulator is a material whose forbidden gap is so large that the electrons from valence band are never able to jump through and reach the conduction the band, no matter what amount of energy is provided to the electrons. Example of insulator is plastic, wood, PVC, glass, etc. Now, what is conductor? There are two types of conductor. One is good conductor and another one is very good conductor. Difference between good conductor and very good conductor. A good conductor is a material which has very small forbidden gap. This makes it easy for the electrons to move from valence band to conduction band with a small amount of applied force. Example of good conductor is copper, aluminum, etc. A very good conductor is material where forbidden gap does not exist. This means that the valence band and the conduction band is overlapping each other. It can also be said that the high level of energy in valence band is the same as lower level of energy is in conduction band. Example of very good conductor is gold, silver, etc. Semiconductor. What is semiconductor? Semiconductor is the material where forbidden gap is similar and insulator and a little larger than conductor. This range to say provide the opportunity for the electrons to cross the forbidden gap when enough amount of external force is applied. In other words, the conduction of semiconductor varies between insulator to conductor. Example of semiconductor is silicon, germanium, जैसे. Thank you to listening to me. स्नेहा स्टॉप करना था ना.
थैंक यू बंटी.